Some art lovers at the exhibition M Lee Kuan Yew were entranced by artist Ong Hui Har's interpretation of the romance between MM Lee and his wife, the blossoming and maturing of their love relationship from Hui Har's perspective as an artist.
What is the name of this painting?
This painting is titled The Bridge of Sighs, 1948. Yeah, this is actually a diptych. Diptych means two paintings put together. They can be seen separately, which is why I've placed them on different, one glass, one wall, but they come together because that was the intention of making this pair of works. That one is entitled Bridge of Sighs, 1974. This is during the time of courtship when MM Lee was studying in Cambridge, and Mrs. Lee is with him, and over there is like 3 decades later when they return to the same spot. What you see behind is actually the Bridge of Sighs in Cambridge, so it's like a full circle. It's like a full circle. They've gone back to the same spot 30 years later. So it's actually speaking about something about the relationship, that it endures and it's come full circle in a way. I think that one is when they return to the same spot because their son, it was their son's convocation. Yeah, so it's interesting, where the love blossomed, and
after one full circle, you're back in the same place.
Yes, correct.
The same paintings attracted one of the people present at the exhibition that day too, rehab manager Carolina Lee, who also paints.
So you tell me that this is the painting behind us is actually your favorite painting, right?
Yes, indeed it is, because I find it pretty romantic, because Mr. Lee Kuan Yew is always seen as a very smart politician, very intellectual, and this painting actually shows his softer side, where he's a little bit romantic and looking out. So that is a different side of him that I haven't seen.
Artist Hui Har started out as an art teacher. She tells us about her artistic influences.
I'm sure all of you want to know more about Hui Har by now. Now, Hui Har, could you share with us a little bit more about yourself, your background, your training?
Yeah, sure. I was very fortunate to have been awarded the PSC scholarship overseas, and I did my degree in Goldsmiths College, University of London, and upon return I went to NIE for 1 year to do my postgrad in diploma, and subsequently I taught for 8-9 years. Yeah, so for me this is like a time out, a recharge time, and a kind of reflection, because I've been doing art making with students for quite a while. I think by taking some time out to do this can sharpen my mind, my hand, and when I were to return to teaching, I'm sure I can be a better teacher.
So what or who do you think are your influences?
I cannot say there's one influence in my life, because I've met people along the way, various people at stages of my life who have probably influenced me, educated me, or guided me, or even students. You'll be surprised how much you can actually learn from students rather than teachers imparting the knowledge. Yeah.
Which Singaporean figure do you think is likely to be your next, figure of interpretation?
Probably you're asking along the line of what's my next project. I wouldn't say which Singaporean or which person. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm interested probably in history of Singapore, or maybe some historical moments of Singapore. I'm also very interested in the rustic lives of Singapore before the place Singapore became so developed. So the different kind of lifestyle. And I'm also interested in the idea of identity. Yeah.
Ong Hui Har's exhibition of M Lee Kuan Yew is presented at the Arts House Gallery till 4th April.